In today's video, we are going to install a dashcam, Viofo A129 Plus Duo. This has a front camera and a back camera, and this is the 2K version, as I know. First of all, we are going to install this special cable for the camera. What it does, it's actually when the camera is in parking mode, then with this hardwire kit, after a chipset recognize that the 12-volt battery goes under the adjustable voltage, like 11.8, 12 volt, 12.2, 12.4, and I don't know if we have any other option, then it will shut off the camera. So in this way we can leave the car in the parking mode, but it will never drain the battery fully. And that's why I think it is really important, if you have a dash cam with an option that it can record parking time, then it's good to have this hardwire kit for it. So first of all, we have to check the fuses, which fuse we can use, and I already installed the fuse steps in the end of this hardwire kit. Luckily, we have altogether three fuse boxes inside the car: a passenger side, a driver side, and also in the trunk. I will use the passenger side this time. Get for yourself a plastic pry tool, and where the knee bag located is, airbag located is, this plastic piece has to be removed or just lay down on the floor, and there you will see your fuse box. Get off the cover from this fuse box and look at the empty places where isn't any fuse inside, and then maybe you will find one for the accessory mode when the car is on, and one when the car is off for the 12 volt mode. Both wires are labeled from this hardwire kit, so you will have to find one for the ECC and one for the 12 volt and one for the negative cable. Please take a look on the video what I just left in the description below. There is a video how to tap into the fuse box correctly, and then you will find the answer why I am using a multimeter and I testing the empty places in the fuse box to figure it out which is the load side. I found all three what we will need. First of all, this screw we have to unscrew a little bit for the negative cable and attach the negative cable for this screw. And this will be the 12 battery. And this will be for the accessory mode. So accessory and 12 volt. So we have to insert some fuses into the fuse step because, like I just said, those places were empty. If you watch the video what I just prepared for you in the description below, as you can see, this is what it has to look like. One small problem what I just made, that I ordered a fuse step for a normal size fuse, and in the Japanese cars, especially in the modern ones like a GS, they use mini fuses. And also the fuse step, you can buy mini fuse steps. The normal size will be also okay, just a little bit bigger, and maybe it's not looks that beautiful, but it will be also okay. So like I just showed you, two fuses into the fuse step I will use for both end of the cable for both 12 volt and ACC, 10 ampere and a 7.5 ampere fuse. Let's unscrew this screw for the negative cable, attach it, and you can just screw it back. After that, connect the cable for the ECC and for the 12 volt. Please pay attention to the load side. And this will be looking like this. Let's make a quick test and bring your camera, attach it, and fire up the car. And yes, it's working. Okay, the next step is to remove the A-pillar cover inside. There is a, I don't know how should I say, clip over there at the top where you have to use a plier tool. And this piece of plastic you have to rotate 90 degrees. And after that you will be able to just pull out cover. And this will be the place where we can fish through the cables and where we can hide the cables from the camera. So we can prepare the place for the rear camera's cable by removing some more cover at the back side. It is actually without the tool or with the tool, it's up to you, but only just pull them upwards and pull it out. Also on the back side where you have also that small vent for the hybrid battery cells. Yeah, this will be the place for the cable, the rear camera. So we are going to install the rear camera first, and what I recommend you is that get for yourself a power bank and fire up the Viofo camera with the rear camera all together. As you can see, the cables are all together and it seems a mess, but it will be alright in my opinion. And just connect with your phone to the Viofo camera dashcam to see where you can place, where is the best place for the rear camera. In this way you can see the picture, what the camera captures, and you will find the middle of the glass, and also if it needs to be a little bit lower, a little bit higher. Now you can detach the main camera and the power bank, and you can just hide the cable into the ceiling. As you can see what I just did, you don't have to remove the whole piece on the stapler. It will be just fine if you just detach it from the body a little bit. The panel on the bay pillar and the other panel on the passenger side, you don't need to remove it, just slide under the cable. The next thing is the positioning the front camera, the main camera. You can use again the power bank and your cell phone to position it right. After that, fish through the main cable for the main camera through the hole what I just showed you before, and hide it in the A-pillar and the ceiling. Get the cable from the rear camera and also hide it in the ceiling and the E-pillar. It will be a little bit tight, but you will have the space like I am. Try to tape down or just tie down the two cables next to the airbag curtain. In this way, if you had an accident, then the curtain will function as normal as it should be. Here I wanted to put back the A-pillar cover and I made a mistake, and I just spent maybe 20 minutes with it trying to reattach everything again. And the key is what I was missing, that this strange plastic clip at the top you have to pull out, insert into the A-pillar cover, and then it will just clip right in when you want to put back the A-pillar cover, just like this. As the two cables are coming down, here is the plastic piece where you can hide both of them, and then just tight everything up and hide above the carpet.